Hello everyone, welcome back to Roblox the Snakes with me, Voidtune. Since our last time, I've had some more experience playing the game, so let's start the game now to showcase what I've been up to and how. Let's just see how this game will go. Alright, we're entering now. Going in, here's the limousine, entrance music, yada yada. Alright. Okay, here's the land. Okay, we're at the round table. My camera angle has been going through some changes, so I'm stuck in this position, so sorry for that. But anyway, I really want to get Snake, so let's see what I get. If I get guessed, I'm going to play the best game ever, but I want Snake. Come on, give me Snake. And winner. Okay. And I will be a guest. Alright, I'm a guest. I'm gonna play the best guest game ever then, do all my tasks, and find the snakes. Alright. Okay. Alright, and let us begin. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go do the plant watering task first. That seems to be where I can be the most of use. Alright. Grab my watering can, and now go get some water. This should take a few trips. Alright. Put the water in. And now go down. And I'm going to go water the first 3 plants I see. Water, and now come back. Yep. Alright, some more. Alright. Yes. While I'm doing this, I'm also just trying to see if anyone's being suspicious, employing some snake tactics. Right now, I don't really see many people, but I got my eye out. Can't fool me. Alright, the conservatory was deactivated, so I couldn't water the plants, but that was taken care of, so now, here I go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, some people are now starting to help me. I saw a jelly. I saw a clown earlier. Oh, I think I saw the clown again. Alright, taking notice of that. Who's helping me? Who's could be potentially be on my side because he sees me do this task. think maybe one or two more trips, and I think we'll be done. Okay, I don't see where the okay, there's one. I don't see where the last plant that needs to be watered is. Oh, okay, now I see it. And alright, that's the last one. Alright, we're good. Jelly and John are here. I'm going to take note of that. Perhaps they'll be on my side. Though they could think I'm a snake because they could have thought I was purposely not watering the last plant. Oh, this can clear me. Be reactivating the lounge, although still deactivated somehow. Alright, I'm going to get some logs and try to help out with the logs. Right, I see Jelly, I see Carmen. Okay, and I think those will be the last logs we need. So yeah, okay, logs are done. Are there any more? Okay, there's still some more tasks that need to be done. I'm going to go see where I can help. I think this is where the music room's going to go. So, okay, library. And, okay, Classic Bear is not even... Okay, Classic Bear is just standing at the piano. That's not even where you need to be to use the piano. That's suspicious. He's purposely not doing a task. Alright. Keeping note of that. Who am I suspicious of? This is going to be my first time. This is going to be the first round meeting. I need to make sure I'm not voted out, and I don't really know who could potentially be a snake, so all I really have to go on is Classic Bear just standing by the piano. So, you know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut, not draw attention to myself, and just vote for Classic Bear. That's all I have right now. I'm just trying to not stand out right now. Alright, people are trying to figure out who snakes are. They're going off of the buttons, I think. They're trying to vote off someone that's already gone for some reason, left. That's stupid. You're just wasting around. Okay, someone's bringing up, like, Cass, whoever that is. I don't know. Okay, all these reasons for who to vote for are very flimsy, so I'm not going to pay much attention to that. I'm just going to stay in the shadows and just burn my vote potentially on Classic Bear. And that's all I'm going to do. Alright, and just need to find Classic... there, Classic Bear, and vote. I'm making it known I am burning my vote. All these reasons to vote are flimsy, so I'm just going to go with the only lead that I personally have, which is Classic Bear. Okay, I'm not sure where this vote is going to go, so I'm just going to take notes on who's voting for who. Okay, Gunner. Lisa. Okay, classic bear. Gunner. A lot of people are voting for someone that's not even here, which is incredibly stupid. If you ask me, you're just wasting around. Self-vote. Not a threat. No. Cass. Okay, we got our first Cass vote. He was brought up earlier. Alright, I'm making it known we don't have much to go on, so I'm sorry for my vote, Classic Bear. I'm just openly saying I am negating my vote in this whole thing. Alright, Cass thinks it's Linden, but while other people think it's Cass, so Cran, self-vote, of course. Carmen, Cass. Alright, it's a 4-4 tie for Cass and the guy that's not even here. And Cass just takes the lead, okay? Is that Mike Wazowski's body with a Shrek face? Okay, who got voted off? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Cass. 6 votes, okay. Maybe he's a snake and we were all fooled, or maybe... I don't know. I just don't think he's a snake. Right? He's definitely wrong on time, right? Yeah, that's a lot of messages that I'm going through. And he is a guest. Okay. He's a guest. They were all wrong. Time to move on. I made past the first round. That's good. He called out Linden, so I might need to keep an eye on her. I'm just going to try to stay focused on making it through the night. You know, now that I think about it, in all the times I've played the snakes, I've never actually gotten murdered. I just realized this right now, that I have a profile. You can see how that's all been going since first game. Yeah, I've actually never been murdered, ever, in all my games, so I don't know what the animation looks like. About 15 more seconds, 14, 13. Alright, who do I think might be a snake? I mean, I don't have any leads, so beats me. Oh, okay, Lisa got murdered by the snakes. She actually did get a couple votes. Okay, 1 vote, and she voted for herself. And a lot of people left during that round. I still got no clue who might be a snake, so I'm just going to go with my initial strategy from the previous round and just try to make subtle distinctions, I guess. I said previously going to this game, specifically that in the second round, that I was going to speak up and say something, just try to throw someone else under the bus so that I can make it through to the next round, but I got nothing, so I actually think my best course of action would be to do what I'm doing, continue what I'm doing, and just stay under the radar, do my tasks, and just try to build trust. Okay. It looks like we're in a giant egg, but no, that's just a seal costume. And we're off. Okay. people are going on about how last time we got all the big group tasks done first, but then we didn't get the small ones done first. So I'm going to try to do the most complicated one, which being the piano music. It's just basically a memorization game, but if you mess up, you have to start all the way from the beginning. So I'm going to try to do that. Far, far, far mid, far, last one. Far, far, mid, far, exact center. Oh, wait, yeah. Almost got that mixed up. That would have been a disaster. Alright. I think the two people did the piano as well, so hopefully more people will finish that. Now I'm going to do what I did last time and to do the watering can. Hopefully my right, looks like John's doing the watering cans again, just like last round. I did notice a shield right then and there. I could have gone for the shield, but the only hope that we have to complete the tasks is if everyone is doing the tasks. So I'm only going to go for the shield if we're at like the last 30 seconds and there's just basically no hope for us to complete the tasks. That's the only way I'm going to go for a shield. Literally at the last seconds. Because at that point, why try to complete the task? You're already failing. If you're failing, you might as well try to do something. Right? Watering some plants. Now it's time to go back for some more water. Jelly and John are very much helping me with this task. I honestly trust them the most. I think if we can just stay together and just not accuse each other, we can stay safe in this game. Plus, no one's called us out, so this is a good group for now. Oh, okay, we got the watering task done. Let's move on. Okay, are there no the bars done? Logs? Yeah, let's try to do the logs. Alright, going with Jelly and John again. I trust them, I want them to trust me, so let's continue this. Okay, move. Stay with Jelly and John. Stay with Jelly and John. I want them to trust and believe me that I am a guest, because I am. Okay, oh, I didn't get to see how many logs were there before. That's a lot of logs still left to go, and we are at 30 seconds. Great. Okay, said I'd go for a shield if the situation came up, but I'm not going to be able to get to that shield in time, so might as well continue doing logs. But we failed again, doing the opposite strategy. We need to get better at these tasks quickly. And the cloud just deactivated, but didn't matter, we weren't going to finish that anyway. Right. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Alright. This is frustrating. This is definitely frustrating. I'm not going to say it though. No attention's coming on me yet. If I say something out loud, they might think, oh, he's a snake because he's actually saying something. No, I'm not a snake. I care more about saying the game than saying my opinion, so I'm just going to let other people say what they want. Okay, I'm just going to... This time I do want to try to get with the majority, so I'm going to listen and see where people's heads are at. Okay. Jelly is throwing out Berta or Crayon. Wait a second. Crayon's not here. So we should. Why are we trying to waste a round by voting out Crayon, who's not here? We throw out a couple names. Okay, one's not here. Here. So let's just vote out Berta. You think he's a snake? Let's get him out. Crayon left. Vote Berta. Okay, this table seems very divided on whether or not we should vote out someone who's not here versus someone who is here who could potentially be a snake. Alright, I'm not going to vote for someone that's not here. I'm voting Berta. You believe he's a snake? Good. So let's get him out. If we vote out Crayon, that's a waste of a round. Why are we trying to waste people's time? Okay, it's stupid. Crayon's not here. The fact that we can vote for him doesn't prove anything. We can just find out what he was when during the start of the next round. Okay, I don't know if Jelly was previously my number one, but this is really making me think twice. Okay, some people have brains. Lyndon, don't vote for yourself. This is going to be a very split round. Okay, that's 2 votes. Crayon, who's not even here. Why are we trying to vote someone that's not here? Berta's going to get away with everything. Berta, vote for someone that's here, people. Come on. Okay, Berta. Alright, it's a tie. 3-3 between someone that's not here, Crayon, and Berta, who's here, and definitely, I'm convinced now that he's a snake. I'm convinced now. Do not vote for Crayon, people. If you vote for Crayon this round, I'm really going to believe that you are a snake. Come on. Vote Berta or you're a snake. I'm making that promise now. Vote Berta or you're a snake. Jelly, oh my god. Jelly was my number one, but now I actually think that he's a snake. I actually think Jelly's a snake. Berta, okay. Jerky. Alright, Lyndon voted Berta. Good. We got 2. Right, John? Berta, alright. That's 1-3. Okay, Berta left, but I honestly believe I was thinking that vote actually counted. Alright. Yeah, I voted for Berta. Alright. Carmen voted for Crayon. Jelly and Carmen. I believe they believe one or both of them are snakes. I absolutely believe one or both of them are snakes. I'm locking that in. Alright. First I gotta find out if Berta was a snake or not, but I really do believe he was. I really believe that. Okay, preparing that, and Berta was a snake! Yes, we got a snake out. We were right. My alliance right now is myself, Turkey, Lyndon, and John. I believe we're all guessed. One or both of Jelly and Crayon, Jelly and Carmen are snakes. Oh, okay, there's not going to be a murder tonight. That's good, I don't need to worry. But right now, we need to put the heat on Jelly and Carmen. We need to make sure those 2 are the next 2 out. We need to make sure of that. That's the only lead we have right now, so let's get them out. Okay. Jelly and Carmen, Jelly and Carmen, Jelly and Carmen. One or both of them is a snake. Right now, my main suspicion is Jelly, but he was the person that I trusted the most because we did the most tasks together. I don't want to believe that he's a snake, but right now everything is pointing to him. I just need to know. I just need to know. Carmen's trying to get out of the suspicious light by saying that she voted for Berta the first time, which actually is true, but why did you not just stick with the vote? You switched. You tried to save Berta, who was a snake, which honestly makes you a snake in my eyes. I need to push Jelly and Carmen. I need to push them so that they are the next ones out, so that there's no way on me. I am a guest, but I'm playing for survival just as much as the snakes are, because I want to get to the end and win. Alright, need to go do tasks. Okay, there's a task right in the bedroom where no one's going, so I'm going to do that first. I believe actually this is the sock sorting one. Yes, it is. Okay. Pink, pink, red, red, gray, gray, yellow, yellow, black, black, orange, orange, blue, blue, lastly green, green. Okay, John and Jackie are coming in. Alright, I trust them. Alright, we're going to do the dining room next. Alright, hardest part about this one is just finding your place setting. Alright, I'm at the far end. Okay, place the plate down. And next is the fork. Okay, place that down. And lastly is the knife. Okay, we are good to go. That's done. I'm going to head to the kitchen now. Wait, is the kitchen deactivated? Yes, it is. Maybe they'll turn it back on any second? No? Okay, let's go turn it on then. Oh, it's back on? Then let's go through the fruit now. Okay, which fruit appears the least? Okay, I think it's pineapple. Yes, it is. Good, we're moving on. Hopefully more people will do that task. I gotta push on Jelly and Carmen that they are the snakes. Okay? I need to push that. Yeah, this is a task that I did my first game. I'm really not good at it, so I'm just gonna let John do it. And it's done. Good. Moving on. I want to stay with John. I trust him the most. So, alright, it seems like the last task we have is the spa, but it's deactivated, okay? Alright, John Scottman got it. John Scottman is going to turn it on. I'm just going to be there so that we can start it first. Spa still... No. Okay, now it's activated. Okay, let's get to work. This is the last task. If we can do this, we can find the identity of a snake, for sure. Alright, I think everyone's here now. Okay, scrub. Alright, we're over a minute, and this is going to be the last of it. Alright, we completed all our tasks. You will be able to gather information on who is a snake. I know what I want to do. I want the power of the individual scan. So I'm going to make sure I get it. I want the power of the individual scan, so I'm going to let everyone know. Give me the scan. We have our targets in Jelly, Jelly, and Carmen. If you give me the power of the scan, I will scan Jelly. That way, we will know for certain if he is a guest or a snake. If he's a snake, we can vote him out right then and there. If he's a guest, we can move on to Carmen, who is definitely going to be a snake. Alright, seems like John and Jelly are both supporting me with getting this individual scan. Everyone's going to vote for me, so I'm just going to burn my vote on John, who I actually do trust the most. So everyone's agreed to let me have the scan, I believe. So okay, good. I have the power of the individual scan. I'm going to scan Jelly. That way, we will know for certain if he's a snake or not. I just need to know that piece because I actually did trust Jelly the most before all this. Okay, guest or snake? Guest or snake? Okay, Jelly's a guest. Okay, that's a relief actually because I didn't want to vote him out. All right, Jelly's a guest. We can move on to Carmen now. Carmen's definitely a snake. We were suspicious of both of them, so let's now get Carmen out. That's the plan we set in motion. So let's do it. I actually believe Carmen is the only snake left, so let's get her out. What's happening? Why is Lyndon and Jerky voting and turning it on me? They don't trust me. I'm doing your plan. I've been aligned with you this entire time. I was with you during the whole Berta situation. I was on your side. What do you mean you don't? Okay, Carmen, shut it. I believe you're a snake. I'm voting for you. Lyndon, Jerky, I'm on your side. We had a plan. And Jelly and Carmen, I confirmed Jelly's not a snake. We should vote for Carmen. And John's? Why are Jerky and Lyndon trying to throw suspicion on myself and John? What do you mean you don't trust me, John? I trust you the most. What's happening? Why is this? Oh my goodness. What's happening? The plan is to vote Carmen. Vote. I'm voting Carmen. You all should vote Carmen too. Why are you turning on me? This makes absolutely no sense. You know that I'm not. What has happened? What just happened? I don't understand. We had a plan. And Jelly first, and then Carmen. I confirmed Jelly's not a guest, so we should all be voting for Carmen. Why did Lyndon and Jerky just turn it on me? This literally makes no sense. They're saying myself and John are suspicious because we're not talking as much? I was with you the entire time speaking. I literally put my hand up and said, give me the power to scan. Really, John? Oh my goodness. Jerky. Oh my goodness. What's that? Idiots. Those two ladies are idiots. We had a plan to go Carmen. Why did you turn it on me? This literally makes no sense. You just ended your own games. You let a snake go to the next round for no reason. We knew it was Carmen. Why did you turn on me? You gave me the power to scan. I'm a guest. Oh my goodness. At least Jelly's on my side. I guess? You voted Carmen? Yeah, he's literally saying I didn't do anything suspicious. You must all be. I don't believe they're all snakes. Just idiots. I'm a guest. You just lost the game for yourselves, and more importantly, me. Carmen's obvious snake. You just turned it on me for no reason. Oh my goodness. Well, people, I just lost the game because those who I aligned with, those who I knew were not snakes, did an idiot move and turned it on me for no reason, letting a snow snake go by. They think it's Carmen now. We knew it was Carmen. You ladies are idiots. You voted me out for no reason. I mean, we might as well stay just to see the end of the game, I guess, but I don't know, just enjoy this show. I'm just exhausted. These idiots. Absolute brain dead idiots. Okay, Jelly's actually thinking John and Lyndon are snakes. Or Jerkin. No, I don't think it's Jerkin or okay, John is whispering to Carmen. Why whisper to Carmen? And whispering is made public, so what's the point of doing that? Oh my goodness. It just clicked. It just clicked. John and Carmen are snakes. Honestly, even more of a dumb reason not to vote me over Carmen. But we might as well watch the end of this. Let's see who wins. The guest in Jerkin or Linden in Linden, or the snakes in Carmen and John. I actually did trust John, so I guess I'm partially an idiot for not realizing that, but like, we all knew it was Carmen the white turn on me. That was so stupid. Those so stupid. You just lost the game because you actually let not one but two snakes into the end. I was on your side the entire time. We knew it. The plan was to go Jelly and Carmen. I cleared Jelly, so we should have gone Carmen. Okay, they're saying that they were suspicious of John and Carmen even before this, but like, if that was true, I would be there. I would be there. Oh my goodness, I'm too frustrated right now, so I'm just going to shut up for a minute and see how this plays out. John's trying to turn it on Jerkin. Jerkin's obviously going for John. This is infuriating. Okay, we have a tie. It's going to go tie again, obviously. Two snakes, Carmen and John, two guests. Jerkin and Linden. So, in a tie situation like this, the game will decide. So, listen, all that happened, everything that went down, is going to be determined by the game. If the game kicks John out, the guests win. If the game kicks Jerkin out, the snakes win. Oh, John voted for himself. Wait. Oh, he didn't vote. Ha! John didn't vote. There might be a chance. Jerkin voted for herself. Okay, they were so busy arguing with each other that they forgot to vote. Yikes. And the game has decided to kick out Jerkin. Okay. Congratulations, snakes. Congrats, John and Carmen. Jerkin, you lost the game for yourselves the moment you and Lyndon decided to turn it on me and not to vote for Carmen. Like the plan was that we had a plan. You two flipped, and in that moment, you lost the game right then and there. You did. You absolutely did. Oh, great. And now John is congratulating him and Carmen for their snake win. You actually did do good, so I'll give you credit for that. But, like, there was an element of luck in there, so. The two of you, fine. You two weren't figured out till the end, but, like, I could catch Carmen. I caught Carmen. Remember that? And you were sussed at the final table. Snakes won. Congratulations. You did actually play good games. So, congratulations, Carmen and John, for their win. I actually didn't expect John till like the last second in the game. And congratulations to Carmen too. Well, that is it for now. Until next time on the Snakes,